Hey there, Rivet crew. Welcome to Weightlifting Wednesday. We are doing the big clean complex today. All right, this is going to challenge your stamina. It's going to challenge your strength. It's actually going to challenge your cardiovascular as well. This is almost what I'd like to call barbell cardio, if you will, because breathing and staying tight while you're lifting today is going to be a bit of a challenge. So there's a lot to it. First off, what are we doing? So our CrossFit athletes, you guys are doing 6 sets of the complex, 1 every 4 minutes, building up in weight across the sets, right, across the complexes. The goal is to get as heavy as possible, doing a fully unbroken complex, right? Emphasis on the unbroken. We'll start on the lighter side of things, and we'll make smart jumps, adding weight as we go. And your score that goes on the board today will be the weight used for your heaviest set, again, an unbroken full complex. For our Fit 30 athletes, very similar, except we're going to go 1 full unbroken set every 2 minutes, right? We're going on a slightly lighter side with the dumbbells. We're going to do 1 unbroken complex every 2 minutes. All right, so what am I talking about? So the big clean complex, each complex is 12 reps performed straight through. There's 12 movements, 12 reps done in an unbroken fashion from start to finish. You can't let go of the bar or the dumbbells. You can't let the weights rest on the floor at all. It's fully unbroken. All right, so first I'll demonstrate with the dumbbells. So a 3-position clean, as it is listed, as you can see, we're doing 1 squat clean from the high hang, basically from pockets. Then we're doing 1 from the knees. Then we're doing 1 from the floor. All of these are squat cleans, right? So dumbbells, first rep, high hang from pockets, jump, shrug, full squat. Second rep comes from the knees, jump, shrug, full squat. Third rep comes from the floor, jump, shrug, full squat. That's my 3-position clean. Then you'll notice I do a push press. So I start with a knee bend and drive straight up. Then I repeat the 3-position hang clean. Squat clean, I should say. Sorry, squat clean. From pockets, jump, shrug, squat. From the knees, jump, shrug, squat. And from the floor, jump, shrug, squat. Okay. Then the next movement is a push jerk, right? So this one's a little more aggressive. Makes it a little bit easier to get off the shoulders. So we're going to do a dip drive and dip as you drive up. And then once more, high hang, jump, shrug, squat. From the knees, jump, shrug, squat. And from the floor, jump, shrug, squat. Then our final rep, our 12th rep, is a split jerk, right? We're going to start with those knees bent, drive it up, split the legs, recover, stand, and then it's 1 full complex. I just did. That is tough. Let me tell you, even with light weights, pretty difficult. Kind of takes your breath away. Like I said, we're trying to stay nice and engaged throughout the entire complex. I don't really want to go through the whole thing with the empty barbell, but you get the idea. I'll just do 1 complex here, or 1 of the 3 positions. So we're going to take our barbell. I would definitely recommend everybody using the hook grip today because there's a lot of grip in this workout. So high hang right from pockets, start with knees slightly bent, relatively vertical torso, jump, shrug, squat, and stand. Then we'll take 1 from right above the knees, right above that kneecap right there. Jump, shrug, and squat. Then we'll go from the floor. And again, very important that we go touch and go on the floor. If you let the weights rest on the floor, that's no good. That is broken. So we're going to go touch and go. Jump, shrug, squat. And so our 3 overhead progressions, the first one is just the 1 knee bend, push press, right? Then you do your 3-position squat clean again. Then we go push jerk. Then our last one, of course, we don't do this a whole lot in class. Then we're going split jerk on that last one. All right? So, coaching notes. Let's focus on the split jerk today. So we don't do split jerk a lot. And I know some of our Rivet crew may have never done it before, or they haven't done it very often. Some of you are more familiar with it. So something we'll go over in class today is, first off, which foot comes forward in the jerk, right? So you saw me do the split jerk. Just to recap there, split jerk, we start with a dip of the knees, we drive up, we jump those feet apart, we land in this kind of split position, if you can see. Before we recover the front foot, we recover the back foot, bring it up. This actually makes it easier, if you will, or more efficient to get weight off the shoulders because we are dropping underneath the bar. So, things to think about today. We'll do this. We've got to figure out which foot comes forward. So we can just lean and fall, right? Usually whatever I give there, if somebody comes up behind me and gives me a little push, or if I just fall forward, I'm a righty, my right foot comes forward, we'll do this in class. It's dead simple. And if you're a lefty, you know, you just somebody pushes you, you just automatically go left. That's probably the foot you should use in the split jerk. All right, so we'll do that. That's pretty simple. Then we're going to get ourselves into a good position, right? So what we're looking for here in our split jerk position, I'll start at the front. So a very important thing here is equal distribution of weights between the front foot and the back foot, right? This is very important. If there's too much in the front, we're going to go forward. If there's too much in the back, which you don't see very often, but if you are too much in the back, you're probably going to go backwards. So you want to have a 50-50 distribution weight between front foot, back foot. So front foot, heels flat, foot is fully flat. Ideally, this front knee is a little bit behind this ankle, right? So we're a little past vertical towards the body. You know, if it's too far forward, there's definitely too much weight in that front foot. So kind of, you know, knee just behind the ankle. We're a relatively vertical torso. This back thigh here, again, should also be relatively vertical, right knee towards the floor. And you probably can't see my back foot there, but the heel is up basically on the toes in the back, right? So from the front, looks like this. Plenty of space from side to side, plenty of space from back to back. Very stable, right? Again, if somebody came up and gave me a push right now, I'm not going anywhere, right? I'm strong and stable. So we'll practice this a little bit, make sure we get into a good stable position. Then we're going to practice in class jumping to that position, right? Without any weight or anything, we're just going, dropping into that position. Everything looked pretty good. Making sure everything's right, making the adjustments. We'll practice that a few times. So we're kind of consistently jumping to that same spot. Then we'll try, I don't have a PVC here, but we'll say the same thing with just a PVC to start. Work on our push jerk. We'll work on with an empty bar, gradually work up and weight. And for any of you who this feels very, unstable or too unfamiliar, in the complex today, we can simply double up on the push jerk, right? So we can go push press, push jerk, and push jerk again at the end. Although, definitely give it a try and warm up, see how it goes. The hardest part of this workout is not the overhead. The 3 overhead movements I found were actually the least challenging part of this workout. The squat cleans, holding on the bar, and just being able to breathe throughout. So again, talk about that real quick. We cannot let go of the bar throughout the complex, or the dumbbells for that matter. We can't rest the weights on the floor, but there's nothing that says we can't rest holding on to the weight, right? So every once in a while, we're here, just gotta breathe, take a couple breaths, catch your breath before moving on. Although I will warn you, don't stand there too long. I mean, you're still holding on to the weight, you're still fatiguing your grip, you're still fatiguing your entire body by holding on to the weight here. This is actually a pretty good spot to rest right here. So you can, if you need to pause, breathe, but that still counts. That's totally fine. All right, come on tomorrow, lift some weights today. Have fun with this one. It's challenging, but fun.